Quick tour of what I'm doing here. This right here, this machine here is scrubbing. It's just scrubbing zips right now, getting email addresses. That's actually doing Illinois. That's doing Illinois. I have a client that's paying me to pull down this. This is just a text messaging portal. This monitor here, it's a phone system. This is in and out. This is lines in, that's lines out. Over here, this is a database that I wrote to do calls for Wholesale Inc. Up here is a web scrubber. So one of the most important things I do is I'm able to scrub data. So if I go over here and I hit this button, it goes, well, I'll put it up here. I click this screen and I go and I click dealer name. It automatically pulls up all the information. Now I'm pulling the same information down here in these scrubs. This is a separate system. This is an i5. This is a Chromebox. This is an i5. And I'm pushing these 5 monitors here with another i5. This one here is empty right now, but shortly it'll be used. You know, one of the things they say that if you've got 2 monitors, you're 46% more efficient. And I believe that. That makes sense to me. And then this separate box here, this is doing nothing but just running to-do lists, you know, the projects that I'm working on. So it looks like it's, well, these are the projects. So anyway, over here I've got a Chromebook. This is whatever client I'm working for. If I have an email portal, I'm sitting there and basically this is just the camera outside so I can see if like FedEx or somebody's coming. But these tablets, those really don't serve a purpose. I guess they're backups. But as an example, I put up a map. These are all the dealers that I've brought on board where for a new an app for somebody. And you can see here, these are the calls on the dealers that I've lit up so far. These are people that have come on board the app. Anyway, so this is a call clock. It's Eastern time. I usually put other ones up. I have more of these little clocks. I put them up for Eastern time, etc. That's the phone, just a regular basic phone. I use a headset, of course. I also have a couple more headsets here because I can make calls on these other machines. These Chromeboxes are really good for making phone calls, so I can have multiple lines. So when I dial out, basically what I do is I go over here and I just capture the number like that, and I go over here. Actually, I find the legacy version works better because all I gotta do is throw the number in there. I'll hit call. I just literally hit paste and hit return, and you'll see that the phone will ring now. The phone calls me and then it outbounds the call. So see, it's calling you now. So that's how the calls work. So this is my calls. Over here is where I put all my notes. And when I look at a dealership, when I scrub, because part of the value of a dealership is its inventory size. So I've got scrubbing, you know, where I pull the data. If they're part of a franchise group, this is actually an Asbury dealer. This is their nexus. I put together nexuses on dealers. That means what other dealers are they associated with, because I can use that to jump from dealer to dealer. Like this Clint Barley guy, I've been able to call and set his name over and over to cascade an entire dealer group. These are the calls that I make. Any contacts that I come up with, when I look at their contacts, I go and I put their Facebook in there. I mean, this all takes a matter of moments while I'm on hold. I automatically pull their schedule from Google, the hours they're open, so I know who to call. If I want to pull a map on the dealership, I click that button. Whatever screen I click last, so there's the map of the dealership. So that's basically it. Yeah.